I used to deal cards back in the streets, bro. I was like, hey, bro, you want the Club Penguin cards or the Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I was like, which one you want?
And then once we started seeing the big bills come in, you know, like they give us a 10, we give them back the 5, and we put the pocket the 10.
How did that get? Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Retros Network YouTube channel. This is the Cup of Life podcast where we talk about all things and everything in life. Of course, you're joining your boy Matt and Nguyen, your host for today, host for most of these podcasts. I'm joined today by my special guests, Peter Nguyen and Steven Trunk. You guys probably recognize them. I mean, they were part of the first Cup of Life, the first video ever on this channel,
Yes,
the first
sir.
Weebcast on this channel. You guys probably saw them on a previous Weebcast, which is either out or coming out very soon. If you guys can't tell by change of clothes, we actually just filmed that podcast right now. And the reason why we're actually filming this podcast because in the intermission, in between these two takes, we were talking about found out that these motherfuckers are some fucked up kids, bro. Like back in elementary school, these other motherfuckers were gooning, bro. Like, what the fuck? So let's just go through some of these stories, man. I did some shit too, but it was more like an entrepreneurship type of way. I was trying to get that bag, bro. But what the fuck did you guys do?
We were fucking monkeys.
Some monkey brains,
Yeah.
So as I said twice already, in 4th grade we had this teacher named Miss Z.
Yeah, let's call him a Z for now.
Yeah.
Anonymous sake.
So
Anonymity sake.
it is
Or our fourth
grade teacher, right? So she had this little snack store that she would run out from her classroom every recess, and then she would have kids come by and spend their fucking lunch money on corn nuts and shit,
corn nuts,
hot Cheetos,
Pop Tarts.
You guys had
Capri
Slim
Sun.
Jims? I know our school did a Slim Jim thing.
Slim Jim, nah.
Nah.
But then that was the only place you could get snacks, because outside of that snacks were banned at our school. You weren't allowed to have chips.
If you were caught bringing soda, chips, anything unhealthy, the fucking lunch ladies and shit would confiscate
Did that count for Pride? Because that's kind of true for us, except for Pride was fair game.
I wasn't in Pride.
Pride was fair game, but it was just school
But it's
hours.
they were
8
any
to 2:30.
And Pride is after school, kind of like a YMCA type of thing, doesn't know. Just for
any junk food shit, you can't bring that shit to school. So then Miss Z would pull up with her fucking every single day. She'd go to Costco and buy them big ass boxes of hot Cheetos, and it's the baked ones. So then she would argue with the fucking admins, right? She'd be like, "Oh, it's baked, it's healthy."
Versus cat, but
Right. So then all these kids would come by, and the thing is, she didn't run the store herself.
she had students run it.
In our classroom, we would do this little thing where you have the kids class president, fucking vice president, all that shit. It's just titles, give the little kids to have fun. But then
just every trimester, kids would vote. Raise your hand if you want this person, your president, blah blah. That's what we did.
So she had those kids run the snack store. Evidently, we all got voted in for the shit, right?
Me, Peter, Steve,
And a couple of our other friends, right? So what we fucking do?
This is a corrupt system, bro. This is America right now, bro. What the fuck?
Kids would come, right, and then they would
Sounds like oligarchy.
They would pay, and then she kept all her money in this little pencil box. You know the plastic pencil boxes. And once we started seeing the big bills come in, they give us a 10, we give them back the 5, and we put the pocket the 10.
How did that get caught? She didn't be
I don't know.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Here's the thing, I think one of us got called out because she was like, "Oh, there's money missing," but then the guy who got called out, he didn't do shit.
Oh, did he actually get suspended and shit though?
Nah. None of us got
But because there's no proof, right?
Yeah, you guys were the kids who fucking probably stole at the fucking bookstore too, the Scholastic Book Fair
Yeah.
shit. Oh shit.
I never stole from the school.
You know them
Scholastic
Smetzels?
Yeah.
The scented pencils?
The
Dude,
50 cent
I fucking walk out with my pockets looking like this, my guy. But yeah, and then I was like, "Hey bro, I don't have, my parents never gave me no lunch money. I had free lunch up until high school, bro."
I was an A1 Samaritan when it keeps it fucking. Well, I did that. Okay, so let's go to my my fucking fucked up story, right? Yeah, Anderson wasn't like yours, but we were roughing it. We were roughing it out trying to steal the 4th grade teacher money, bro. Yeah, so let me go to you guys went through your story. I went through my story just to be fair, right? Just to show also. Mine was no different though. So I used to deal cards back in the streets, bro. I was like, hey, bro, you want the Club Penguin cards or the Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I was like, which one you want? I was dealing, bro. It got to the point where I was like, I was scamming kids with so much fucking money. I would sell like a clip car for like $7 a rip.
Jesus.
And then we're like, their parents were like, where the fuck is my money going? So they called the principal. The principal had to call my mom. So I came to school one day, right? I was like, hey, I was in like fucking probably 3rd grade at this time. Come home from school, mom was like, Matthew. I was like, oh shit. She was like, so what have you been doing during recess? I was like, oh, you know, like we play soccer, we play, you know, basketball and stuff. And she's like, okay. She's like, have you bring your cards to school? Because she knows I play with cards, like Pokemon cards, Yu cards, whatever, Pokemon cards. So I was like, no, I bring to school sometimes to play with my friends. And I'm like, oh really? So you haven't been selling cards or anything, huh? I was like, no, like they're all here. And she's like, oh really? So when the principal called me this morning, I was like, oh fuck, fucking snitch ass bitch. I was like, who the fuck's the rat, bro? I was like, fuck. I was like, oh, I don't know. It was just because my grades were up. I was like, did I do really good on the test? She's like, no. She said you're dealing cards. I was like, oh man. She made me give up like some of the money. Obviously, I kept like half. I was like,
hey, you know she kept that shit, bro.
Yeah, she did.
You know she
I was
kept
like,
that
fuck.
shit.
And then you know what's even worse? I didn't learn from mistakes, bro. Because like 2-3 years later, me and my other buddies, who's also on this channel a lot, was one of them, Charlie too.
Oh shit.
Fucking, we created a brand, right? The brand was called MARMS. Stood for Matthew, On, Roger, like some other people. Our acronym is called MARMS, right? So we called everything MARMS, and we're all pretty like, well, we read a lot, like we always scored the highest in the arts points and stuff. So we're like, oh, you know what? Like we could probably write a book. So we did. We wrote multiple books. Like On wrote a lot of books. We even wrote a magazine, bro. Like we did a lot. Like we were fucking like on this shit, bro. So like I wrote a book. I wrote a Yu-Gi-Oh book. I wrote a book that taught you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. On wrote a
You just fucking rewrote the rule book.
Basically, but it was like in a comic book sort of way. It's actually pretty cool. I think I used to own the book. And then On wrote a whole ass book creating a language.
Jesus.
Yeah. Now I look back, guess what, dude? Half of them is Japanese. it'd be like Shadow is Kage. Now I'm like, that's fucking Japanese. I'm like, this trying to teach us Japanese and call it a whole new language. It was called Marmesian is the language.
Marmesian?
Right? And so we create these books, but guess what? We're fucking big brain as fuck, right? We're fucking galaxy brain at this age, right? Right? We're fucking like Albert Einstein, because we're like, if you sold the book, because they're handwritten, and they're basically just like pieces of like fucking printer paper stapled together, we're like, if we sold these books, right, we'd have to rewrite a book every single time. We're like, that's not efficient, because it took us a while to write these books. There's a lot of work. And we're like, why don't we create fucking like library cards and have motherfuckers rent it, right? And we even charge them overdue fees for renting the book. So we were like, let's go charge the motherfuckers. We had like a $1 pass and a $5 pass. What's the difference? No fucking difference. But the $5 pass was yellow. So and we called it the gold membership. So motherfuckers still bought that bitch. And we were like, dude, let's save up money so we can buy a new football. Because we still play with the football. The football's pretty shitty. Like, let's go buy a new football. We play football during lunch every day. So let's go buy a new football. And we bought a beast-ass football. Football was nice as
fuck.
fuck.
The fucking Wilson shit.
Yeah, it was like the nice-ass one. We're like, sick. And dude, we were fucking, in elementary school, dude, we wrote a petition, because my first day we learned to play football, we wrote a petition, like a 6-7 page like petition, to the principal, explaining why we should play football and the reasons why. And then they let us, because it was so well written. And we were like, fuck yes, bro. And we fucking played football the whole year, and it ended only because the very last day of school, Mon and Henry, two of our other friends, you guys never seen on the channel before, but like my two friends, like Mon and Henry, they fucking broke their arms the last day of school, bro. They both broke their arms. We're like, fuck it. They're like, oh, like football's banned forever. And we're like, fuck it, we're gone anyways, bro. Deuces. And we left. But yeah, that was my fucking elementary school adventures. Yes, he has some more stories though, right?
You talking about fucking how you guys were big brain? You want to see how monkey brain we are? So we had this one motherfucker named Justin, right?
Yeah.
And then this motherfucker Justin.
He's already died, bro.
You talking about AR points and shit? Let me tell you, running back to 4th grade again, bro.
This is a rough year.
This is a rough year for 4th graders, alright?
Nah, this shit was the best year.
We fucking went to the smartest kid, had this big motherfucker Justin come out, intimidate the shit out of them, and say, hey yo, take these AR tests for us so we can get these fucking points.
Dude, you guys would have pretending us, we would have been those smart kids fucking getting bullied. You know what's the difference? No, it's fucking black belt fucking taekwondo too. Yeah, bro.
Oh, that fool was a fucking Chinese motherfucker. That fool did line dancing, all this shit.
No, I had to tell you that one time, bro. We used to play soccer, and for some reason, right? Like I don't know if as a kid thing, I don't know, but for some reason it was split by race. I don't like it's obviously like, probably not right, but it was. Right? It is what it was. And then so it was like we played against like you know like the Spanish people, and you know they played against us, and then. We just played every time, and then one of our players one time, one of the homies, Daniel, was actually like one of our close friends. He dipped us. He was like, "I'm gonna go join the other side." We're like, what the fuck? But okay, whatever. You know, it's very competitive out here in the streets, but you know, you're not a brother no more. So he left, and we're like, okay, fine. He's not part of us. And then one time, fucking Mon got so fucking pissed that he went up to Daniel, was like, "Hey, fight me!" And just dropped into a full ass split, bro. We're like, what the fuck? Obviously we're like third graders, so we're like, oh shit, I'm looking at the splits. We're like, oh damn. I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, I'm a black belt in fucking karate. We're like, damn, this motherfucker kicks some ass, bro. That was so random, bro. That's the funniest shit. I was like, oh my god. Holy. So I'm telling you, your boy Justin roll up, we're gonna have boom splits.
Hey, you know what's fucking great? That fool can do the splits too.
Shit, bro. We have the fucking gymnastics on the fucking third grade gymnastics.
Crazy thing is we fucking got caught.
Bullying the kid?
Yeah. Or like we got caught cheating on the AR test, had all our points taken away.
Wait, why? Because it's like you guys all have the same fucking books, like for your scores?
Nah, because fucking he snitched.
Oh, he snitched? Yeah, that's tough, bro.
And I guess because we all taking the same books.
Yeah, and it's kind of obvious what's the. Okay, let's check. Let's see. Let's see how he's on the same book.
Funny story. Another funny story about what Justin did. He fucking bullied. He would walk around, fucking recess. Right? It would be like recess. All of us hanging out together.
Are you talking about the shorts?
Yeah, he pulled up his shorts, make it look like a bikini, and then this one kid, his name was Andy, and then he walked up to Andy. He's like, "Hey, Andy," like acting all sus and shit, you know. And then he pulled his shorts up even higher. He's fucking boss.
What the fuck? Y'all monkeys, bro. Y'all some monkeys, bro.
His boss was hanging out. And then Andy was like, holy shit. He like fucking freaked out and then started crying.
Why did he cry?
It was funny. He started crying. And then the fucking lunch lady or the teacher came over, snitched his ass out. Fucking Justin starts crying. Grabs him by the shirt, lifts him. This fool, a fucking fourth grader, grabs another fourth grader by the shirt and lifts his ass up, bro. I'm better. And he's like, I'm gonna fuck your ass. Holy shit. That shit was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Dude, I can't remember. Oh my god. I remember. I think it was like bullying in our grade. Like, we didn't know. No one tried to beat him
like,
up, bro.
It wasn't even bullying. It was like, hey, yo, check out my nutsack.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about, like, when the fact that another middle school, like, dominated another one. Like, the only big, like, elementary school we had was, like, Henry. Henry was huge. Henry was, like already, like, 5'10" by the time we were, like, fucking 4th, 5th grade. You may remember, he came into middle school already, like, tall as hell.
Yeah. He was in fucking 7th grade as a fucking 6 foot tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
6 foot,
he's tall till this day, but he's still
he's like
tall.
6'2" right now.
Yeah, he's 6'4".
What?
Really? Oh, I'm fucking tall, bro. That makes sense because On's like 6 foot.
Oh, you saw Henry at Target.
I saw Henry at Target.
On 6 feet?
Yeah, I'm 6 foot. And now I believe it now because like when we stand with him, he's fucking way taller than us, bro.
5'10", bro.
He's like way taller than us, bro.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I mean, so we never had big motherfuckers. And Henry was like fucking like he's hella nice. He's like probably the nicest kid in our school. So it was like we never had. Actually, I think the only situation we had like. We used to do like rap battles. I remember I would come in preloaded. You guys know epic rap battles history, right?
Yeah.
I remember that shit. I would come preloaded with epic rap battles history, bro. They thought I was like damn, this motherfucker like fucking like I was like the motherfucking 8 Mile, bro. They thought I was like the best like freestyle in the world. I was like, nah, bro. I just memorized the fucking epic rap battles history. I fucking dropped them bars, bro. I was like, there are 10 million particles in the universe that we can observe. Your mama took the ugly ones and put them into wonder. You guys will see, there's a little clip of that exact clip in the thing. I was fucking fire with them battle raps, bro. Oh my god, that's all.
Oh, dude, elementary school was fucking. Those were the days.
That
bro.
shit was crazy, bro.
Those were the days.
Shit's so
Fucking school
stupid.
full of monkeys. I made a kid cry in 5th grade because I said "fuck you," and then he went out and snitched on me. He's like, "Yo,
Did you get suspended again?
No." He was just like, he snitched on me. He's like, he said "fuck you," and then my teacher was like. He's like, "Steven, what did you say?" I was like, "Oh, I like to eat pho, yeah, bro." I'm like, I try to play it off cool. She's like, "Oh, what's pho?" And I was like, cause she's like white, you know.
Then she's like, she can't appropriate your culture, so you're just like,
I was like, "Dude, don't." I was like, "Oh, it's like a beef noodle soup, you know." And she's like, oh, okay. Like, just be careful next time. It sounds like a bad word.
Wait, did she actually say fuck you?
Yeah, I just said fuck you. Dude,
What
pissed
age,
me off.
what age do you guys remember started cursing?
4th grade.
For me, it was pretty young. Oh man, I've been cursing since I can remember. Obviously, like I think in the last like sentence I said motherfucker like 20 times, like literally. So I've been cursing like it's like second language to me. I used to get in trouble in middle school all the time for cursing, dude. Like you remember you're in my class, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
This fool got a referral 2 minutes before class was out.
yeah, and I got that was dead ass me because I said what did I say? I was like.
You were like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was like something like, what the fuck? And then she was like, Matthew. I was like, yeah. She was like, what'd you say? I was like, nothing. And she was like, Matthew, principal's office now. I went, fuck.
2 seconds later, the fucking bell rings.
Yeah, I went, it's literally like we're already out. Like, just let me walk home, please. And she's like, no, principal's office. I went, fuck. And then that's like waiting like 30 minutes because there's like hella people in Sage's office.
You should have just dipped.
Huh? No, because she would have been like, why did you have detention or some shit? And I'm like, oh fuck, whatever.
Nah, dude. I remember elementary school again,
like,
kindergarten, right?
You were cursing in kindergarten? The fuck's wrong with you?
I'm just telling you a
I was
story.
like,
I'm just telling you a story, bro.
Oh, okay.
There was this one motherfucker named Abraham, right? And he was at the water fountain. I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need no more. This fool turns around, flips me off. He goes, fuck you, motherfucker. I go, hey yo, what the fuck? So I said, oh shit, I'm telling fool. And he goes, no, I'm sorry. I was like, run me your motherfucking food snacks. This fool started crying. He's like, okay, your fucking fruit snacks. I was like, yeah. That shit.
Oh shit. It's so funny, bro. Oh my god.
Dude, we're fucking monkeys, bro.
I know. I can't remember getting in trouble in fucking in elementary school. I got in trouble with line like middle school because I cursed, but besides that, I still into high school I got in trouble for cursing. I'm like, this fucking high school. I was like, we're juniors now. I was like, are we not cool with that? Like, is this what the fuck? I mean, it was Spanish class, and I always got in trouble for not speaking Spanish in Spanish class. It's because like when you get that level, like when you hit Spanish 3,
yeah,
they expect you to speak Spanish all the time.
Chupo mi culo.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that, bro. I just spoke. And then I was like, nah, bro. I was like, no, I'm not gonna speak Spanish, bro. I got in trouble a lot, but it's whatever.
I think I got in most trouble in elementary school. Middle school is whatever.
I got in trouble in Pride a couple times.
I got sent home from Pride for calling this one Pride leader a fat ass.
Really?
Like repeatedly.
What the fuck?
Like,
why would you do
middle
that? You're actually you're a fucked up kid, bro.
Remember Ryan?
I wasn't in Pride in middle school.
Oh, so like this one fat motherfucker, right? This fool built big, bro. Like this fool could be a fucking like a defensive tackle, right? And he's just there, and he starts like I'm like fucking around, so he's like, Peter, quiet down. I said, shut up, fatty.
Why'd you do that, bro?
I don't know. I was so pissed off, bro. And then like fucking the director whatever comes over, and he's like, hey, you can't talk to him that way. And I was like, it's not my fault he built like that.
Did you actually say that?
Nah, I was like, what do you want from me, right? So then I was like, alright, I'm sorry. And as I was walking back, motherfucker had the audacity to argue with the fucking 12-year-old. He's like, that's what I thought, Peter. I said, shut your fat ass up, right?
What the fuck?
And then fucking the other guy comes back over. He's like, call your mom. You're going home. I say, bet. Call my mom. I'm like, I'm out this bitch, right? A couple weeks later, I fucking tell my mom, I was like, I don't want to be in Pride no more. So she took me out.
Oh my god, why'd you call this tab up? That's fucked up.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hated him.
I think Pride was useless in middle school.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. I mean, I dropped it after 5th grade, but like,
Yeah, me too.
again, preference. You guys know what Pride is? Pride is kind of like a YMCA, like after school program, just for like the school.
It's Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, Boys and Girls Club. Yeah, that's good.
The shit that was stupid was like they was treating 8th graders like they have the same protocol as elementary schools.
Yeah, it was. It was basically the same thing. So I was like, I don't
That's
know.
why I'm
It's like
like,
older
elementary
kids.
school was like kids who had parents who were working.
Yeah, so you can have.
But it's like by the time you're in middle school, you
Yeah.
can fucking walk home.
Yeah, for me it was useful because my mom didn't. My mom worked. I mean, I could have walked to my cousin's house because my cousins like live like a walking distance away from elementary school. But for me, Pride was fun. Like for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, it was a lot of fun. By the time I got to like 6th grade, I was kind of over already.
Yeah.
Yeah, elementary school was fun time. And then
Like I remember in fucking 8th grade. Remember in 8th grade we were all out in the front, and then like all our friends were stuck in Pride.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we were
was
just
fun.
chilling. We were just chilling.
And then we were just like, hey yo, just leave that shit, bro. just come out here.
Just hang, and if you want to, bro, just walk to my house. You gotta ride, bro. Like at the time, remember I lived walking distance away from.
Yeah.
You did?
There was a period of time for like about a month stretch.
Oh.
Then we swapped out real quick. That's a different story for a different time. But yeah, I mean, Pride was fun because there's like a time, right? I think I was telling you guys the story earlier, but we used to sell snacks at Pride, right? And then these snacks at Pride, I think the Slim Jims. I remember we sold like Slim Jims, fruit snacks, everything, right? And I came in, I was like, you know what? Like one day I got like hella money. I saved up money from like Christmas or something, my birthday. I was like, coming with the big racks, the big guns, right? $20 bill. I was gonna drop this fucking nuke on their ass, bro. And it was like Slim Jims for like $1 or 50 cents or and like 50-cent fruit snacks, bro. I fucking bought out, boom, give me everything. And they were like, holy shit. And I would get them, and I feel like a fucking king, bro. I'm like all my fucking like 50 Slim Jims, bro. And then I was like, everyone asked for something, I was giving them, I was like, yeah, take my Slim Jims, take my Slim Jims. It was a good day, bro. That was a good day. It's like the same thing as like when you pull up to school at McDonald's. Ever pull up to school at McDonald's?
Oh, yeah. No, when you pull up to school with food.
Nah, bro, them fucking bitches in middle school pulling up to school with Starbucks.
In elementary?
Middle school.
Oh yeah, middle school happened all
Them
the time.
fucking
Yeah.
frappuccino mochinos.
Yeah. I couldn't do that, bro. I didn't wake up early enough.
Yeah, me neither. I was always late to school.
Yeah. To this day, I went to school.
I mean, late start.
Huh?
Late start.
Late start was a vibe.
Oh yeah. We had late start like almost every week at high school.
Oh,
For us, it was like
yeah.
almost every
Oh,
Monday.
that was different.
Yeah, only if we had like if it was like a Superior week or like we had like a modified week, we wouldn't have late start. But for us, it was pretty much almost late start exclusively.
Yeah, dude, I remember late start, like, I wanted to get to school early. So we had like just an hour of just chilling with your friends.
What the hell, really? That was your game plan?
Yeah, like
For me,
fucking-
late start was 8. Let's sleep in for another hour, bro.
That's why you
us-
were never there, bro. But like we would walk all over the place.
Talk about late start from Warner?
Yeah.
When did we have late start from Warner?
We went to like fucking.
We went to Starbucks.
It was once a month.
I ain't ever show up early for late start from Warner.
That's because you always came to school in the middle, like second period.
I was super fucking late. I was always like.
How the fuck were
egregiously
you late? Your mom works at like 6 a.m., bro.
Huh? No, because we take this motherfucker to school and he's the. Okay, you guys know my little brother's working the cameras now. We have to take my brother to school. That shit was fucking bad. And my mom would work at 8, right? But then she technically her work starts at 9. So like, for her, like getting us to school at 8 and then she took like 30, 40 minutes to get to work. So like, if we were late, she's still making it on time. But we would be late. We would be fucking late. Like, oh my god. Like,
Nah, bro. Like I remember, I had like a whole ass 2 classes, and then I walk out, and then you walking in with your backpack. And I'm like, hey, what's up? You just got here? He's like, yeah, it's like 9:30, bro.
yeah, it was bad. Sometimes I would oversleep and my dad would have to take me. It happened a lot. My dad would take me to school because my mom would leave early or whatever. And so my dad would take me to school, and then my dad, like, he'll sleep unless I wake him up. So I would have to wake him up for school. Like, not the opposite way. Like, he wakes me up for school. So I've overseen my alarm, dude. It's fucked. We're both gonna sleep until like 10:30. And at that point, it's like, fuck it, dude. Holy shit. Remember, there's so many days where I just get dropped off at like Starbucks. I walk in, I'm like hell embarrassed. It's fucking 11 o'clock, and I'm
Oh my god, you walked in during lunch,
yeah,
bro.
I was like, fuck. It actually happened when I'm walking during lunch. I just slipped in. I was like, fuck, I'm just sliding into lunch right now. I was like, what the fuck? I was a bad student, bro.
Hey, how was it when you guys got like your car and you started having to like wake
Drive
up
to
on
school?
your own and drive?
By the time I got my car, I had a 0, so I had to.
I was used to it already. Because I've been waking up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, you're
since.
fucking insane, bro.
I've been waking up 5:30 or 6 a.m. since the 3rd grade.
Why?
For what reason?
School don't start till 8, fool.
Cause at the time my dad would wake me up so we can go visit my grandma every morning.
Oh,
so you
Yeah,
just
so
had to go.
spend time with her for a little bit and then go to school.
that's wholesome.
Unless you want to be tired as fuck at school, so you already had time to like wake up.
Yeah, I was already waking up and like
Nah, bro, I was fucking dead every time, bro.
at breakfast and shit already at like.
Nah,
This-
dude. I remember even after I got my car, my dad still had to wake me up.
By the time I always like by the time I got to middle school, I was like running on my alarms already.
But now I can't. I struggle waking up early now.
I am
Me
okay.
too, bro.
I struggle.
I don't like it, but I'm.
It's not like college 8 a.m. High school 8 a.m. I don't know why.
It's
bro.
a different
It
vibe.
feels so different.
No, college is better for me. Like,
Because college 8 a.m. you wake up at 7:55.
that's true. But then because we have Zoom meetings. But then like for me like. Cause I have to wake up 7 a.m. for my meetings, right? Like for my internship, Oh, I can't talk about that. Yeah, so I wake up 7 a.m. for my meetings, right? For an internship I'm a part of, and then when I go to these meetings, like when I wake up, it's definitely not like I wake up for school. When I wake up for school, I want to kill myself and die. Right? If it's me, I'm like, okay, it's just like life, you know what I mean?
No, but then I feel
That's like me. When I wake up for work, I wake up about 5:30. I start work at 6-ish, 6:30.
Because we know it's like productive. Like either we get paid or it's gonna help us in the future.
Yeah, like I'm fine with it.
Well,
When I
school's
wake
gonna
up-
help us in the future too.
When I wake up early for my 8 a.m. classes, yeah, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, me too, bro. Like, I feel like waking up to go do something, it wakes you up more. Like, cause you gotta like shower, you gotta do all that shit, you gotta go change and shit. When you wake up for Zoom, you just turn that shit on, and it's so easy to just fall asleep. Talking about how when I had to wake up for school like last year, that shit was like waking up, getting out of bed was the hard part, and then once you like shower and shit, then that's when you like wake up. But like now, on Zoom, I fucking wake up, turn that shit on, and go back to sleep.
Yeah, for me, like for me, when I got a car and stuff, it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, obviously, it was a big deal to even get a car and be able to drive and stuff. But I'm talking about, like, for waking up wise, it was pretty much the same for me. Because I was already kind of waking up my own already. I was just driving, because I already had 0 period at the time, so I had to wake up super early. And I was almost, senior year, I was late every single day of school.
How the fuck would you?
And some days I missed, so because I was already, if any of you guys are watching, my bad, but I was an editor at the time, so I was like, and I got a lot of my work done. It's just like I didn't need to be in the class to do it, so I skipped 0 a lot. So I like for 50% of the time I wouldn't show up to 0 period. I'd only show up to first. So I would like show up to the first period and be like, yep, here, this is class. So I just completely wipe out 0%. I had like so many like basic truancies. In so many Saturday schools, bro. It's fucking insane.
No, bro, in junior year I had a 0 period too. It was for my engineering class. And then like halfway through the school year, we just started doing shit in the workshop. And our teacher's always there like 6 a.m. The class starts at 7, right? He's there at 6 already working. So he's not keeping track of who walks in or not, right? Some people stay in the classroom, some people come into the workshop. So then what I did, I get to school at like 7:30, right? And I fucking knock out in my car until like 8:50, and I walk into the classroom. The class ends, he walks back into the classroom, and I'm like, what's up, Mr. Burger?
Mr. Burger was so chill.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I had my first period class in sophomore year was really chill. I showed up late every day, painkiller. I one time showed up with 1 minute left in class, and I was like, yo, well, this is actually a true story though, so I didn't lie, but I was like, yo, my mom's tire is fucking like flat, like it popped. So we were like, that's why we're late. And he's like, oh, that's cool, and didn't mark me try else. He was a really cool teacher. Other teachers would be like, really? Show me the proof. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? I was like, what the
I don't know, some high school teachers have like that God like,
complex?
God complex, yeah. I'm like, dude, why the fuck do you have that?
Yeah.
Like, you're just here to educate us. Like,
High school really sucked, bro. Like,
high school, like, some of the teachers were unbearable for me, bro. Like, I fucking hated some of the teachers.
or like junior year and senior year, it was like the worst.
Really? I enjoyed high school.
I feel like freshman year
Maybe-
was the best, bro.
I only remember the good memories, and I don't know. I kind of. It was okay time.
It's just like, our school has so many shit teachers with like that God complex. I'm like, dude,
Like, you're fucking teaching in the middle of Westminster, bro.
like, I know you're miserable, but don't make me miserable too, dude.
Yeah, it's just.
I fucking miss middle school, bro.
Middle school was a lot of fun. I mean, I told you we got to a lot of shenanigans back then, dude. We didn't even talk about our middle school stories, really. I mean, we kind of like dabbled in it a little bit, but like, there's levels, bro. Especially because that's when we met each other. You know what I'm talking about? That's so weird. Because middle school is where I met all the homies that you see on the channel, right? Like, yeah, because middle school I met Qual. I mean, the only kids I met out of middle school were like On and Charlie that you guys see on the channel.
Yeah.
Everyone else, all these other fucking goons and shit, I fucking met middle school. TK, Nathan. TK was high school, but still. It's been a different podcast, it's a different day, it's a different story that we can tell. We can get to our middle school stories. These are kind of like our elementary goon stories, but you know, it's just pretty funny.
Yeah, I was a fucking shit driver. Up to there you go.
Yeah, you got into fucking 2 accidents, bro.
3.
Oh yeah, it was 3.
I
It was
got an
bad,
accident
bro.
at In-N-Out. I got into an accident in my neighborhood.
And
then
you
I
had
got
to
into
shit.
I got my shit rocked entering the fucking 22 freeway.
Oh my god. Wait, actually 22 right here on the street?
No, it wasn't 22. Beach. What's the freeway for beach?
That's 39? The beach is
Oh.
called 39. We're talking about 22 going out to the beach? Beach
Yeah.
goes, connects to 22.
Yeah. Beach going on to the 22. Yeah, I got my shit rocked.
Like the one next to Walmart?
Yeah.
That's the time.
I got brake check there. Fucking.
That's because you used to tail the shit out of people, bro. I was not surprised I found out that you ran into someone. So I was like, this motherfucker, like, he would drive and he'd be like, right here, like, super close.
I
No
used to
goddamn
think-
reason.
I was driving a 03 Honda Accord, I thought I was driving a fucking like.
Yeah, he thought he had like the fucking the acceleration and like the brakes.
I thought I was driving like a fucking R34 GTR or some shit, bro.
Damn it, bro.
I thought I was fucking Vin Diesel in that bitch. I was fucking driving everywhere. I had fucking bad road rage, bro. Oh my god.
I remember, fuck, who was it? It was Martin Tyler. But he was telling me, he was like, yeah, dude, Steven, like, gets, like, pissed. Like, I don't, like, I'm scared driving with Steven, bro. He gets mad as hell. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a lot better now.
I've always been kind of chill. I mean, like, oh, that was the mosquitoes, bro. There's gonna be hell of mosquitoes in the studio, bro. Like, this studio, like, looks like this. It's fucking musty, bro. The floor is dirty as fuck. Speaking of dirty as fuck, bro, I can't believe you told me that you fucking licked the floor for $50. Like, yeah. This for context, right? We were like setting up the studio, setting up the tripod, setting up the lights and everything. We haven't filmed here for a while, so it's dirty as a bitch. We're cleaning up like, goddamn, there's so many spiders and shit. And Steven's killing like insects all over the place. And I was like, hey Peter, he's just chilling right here. I was like, hey Peter, hey, how much would it cost you to fucking lick the floor right now? He went, damn bro, I don't know about that, like $50. I went, what the fuck? I was expecting like a big ass number.
The thing is, I wouldn't pay you $50 to lick it, that's way too much.
True, but I wouldn't want to contract the disease for $50 either.
You ain't gonna contract no disease.
I don't know, bro. You see, this shit is nasty as fuck. Holy shit. Oh,
That shit
we have
like
to
coronavirus, bro.
take a picture, hope we throw that shit on the B-roll, bro. That shit's fucking bad.
I'll fucking do it right now.
Do it. On camera. Let's go.
Hell no.
For the YouTube. Oh, he's a real one, bro. Anyways, this is a good way to leave off the podcast. Kind of hitting about 30 minutes here, I think. So, any last words? Anything you want to comment on? Any more stories?
Fuck Log Horizon.
Fuck. If you guys don't know, check out the Weebcast for that one.
Yeah, enjoy life before you hit college.
Yeah. Well, I can enjoy college right now. It's a good time for me. But.
Fucking stress, bro.
Well, that's not true. I am stressed. That's definitely a big part of it. It's just you gotta find the moments to enjoy too.
You guys see my econ exam?
Dude, did you actually score 4 out of 100?
Like pre-graded 4 out of 100.
Oh shit! That's college for y'all, bro. That's college,
That's
bro.
pretty-
Wait, you did better than Jolena.
Jolene got 2.
Yo, I had to do it like that, fucking on air, bro. Oh shit.
If I at least get a 70 or higher on my fucking comp sci exam, I'll be good. Or at least a 60. 60 at least. I'll be happy.
Y'all scored 4 and 2, but you scored double than her, and you only scored 4. Motherfuckers in the single digits, bro. You count on your fingers. Holy shit. My cousin can do that kind of math, and he's 2.
Hey bro, don't press me.
Don't press it.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the Cup of Life podcast. If you guys want more Cup of Life, especially with these two, we actually do have more episodes featuring them on the channel. It's actually our first ever Weebcast, first ever video that we post on this channel, so that's pretty cool. What else? Hit the notification bell for more videos. We have more content. If you guys want it, we do all sorts of content from weeb stuff, like anime stuff, from movie stuff to even fucking sports. Right? This is our live podcast where we just kind of ramble and talk about whatever comes to our mind. Like you see, there's a bunch of tangents in this podcast. There's tangents now. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Wretched Now out. Peace.